Kyle Wiley Pickett, conductor of the Springfield Symphony, is here with us today. Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
All right, big question now. Does art give life meaning?
I hope so.
I think it does.
Otherwise, I might be in the wrong business.
That's true.
Yeah, that's the question that we're asking this month. You know, this year, all year long, it's been the big questions.
The big questions, life's big questions.
About life's big questions, and so we've tackled a lot that are existential, and now we're going into art, and we've got a concert of music that really kind of tackles that question.
Eager to learn more about it.
Well, one of the big piece on the program is a piece by Hindemith. It's called his Symphony Matisse der Maler, which means Symphony about Matthew the Painter.
Okay, this is a German?
It's a German. It's a German painter. He's the painter who painted the famous Isenheim altarpiece, which most people probably wouldn't. When you see it, you might recognize it.
When you see it, you might know, but
you might not know right off the. And so, actually, during the concert, I'm going to have a big screen. I'm going to show images of the painting.
Okay, so it'll be like a little education in
That's
art
right.
as well.
And so, and so he wrote this piece kind of to explore, you know, what the artist's place in society is, and so it's a really neat piece. And then, on the other half of the concert, we're dealing with some young musicians. We've got the Springfield Youth Symphony playing side by side with the Springfield Symphony, which is always fun.
Sure.
Add all those violins. Got 40 extra violins coming onto the stage with us. And then we're also featuring our Helm competition winner, Graham Steele Johnson, who's a clarinetist, and he's playing Mozart's Clarinet Concerto, which, of course, was famously used in Out of Africa. Most people will recognize that theme. It's just one of the most glorious pieces.
And so if you're a fan of the clarinet, this is a no-brainer for you.
Yeah,
Who
absolutely.
isn't? Yeah.
Right.
This is it's a big question, though, to tackle. I mean, most people, I would think, would say, well, yeah, sure, of course, but trying to prove it through works that's a little difficult.
Hard. Well, with this symphony by Hindemith, he wrote it when the Nazis came to power in Germany. And so art was literally being censored, and artists were being imprisoned, and he was struggling, what do I do as an artist? Do I leave? Do I keep working? And so he wrote this piece about this painter who faced the same question in the 1500s. Do I join the Peasants' Rebellion? And in this case, Grunewald had a vision from St. Peter, and said, your mission is to do art, and so go back to art. And he painted this painting, and so it's a really, I mean, it's a pretty specific answer to the question.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Is the music? Describe the music.
It is
happy? Is
you know,
sort of
this Hindemith piece
thing?
is the first time we've ever done it in Springfield, so it's brand new for Springfield. And it's modern, I mean modern-ish. It was written in, before World War II, so it's not new. But it's powerful, it's really beautiful. There are times that are kind of dramatic and a little dissonant and strident, but no more than you'd hear on any movie soundtrack.
Okay.
And then it ultimately resolves to this just glorious, I mean, brass chorale that just kind of lifts you up. I mean, you'll leave kind of feeling like you're on air.
Nice. So this is the first time that we'll hear it here.
First time that we will have done it in Springfield.
Tell us a little bit about the soloist as well.
Yeah, Graham, oh boy, he's spectacular. This Helm competition that we have, Judy and Dwayne Helm started, Judy still runs it, and it brings in musicians, young musicians. When I say young musicians, most of them are in college or grad school, and they come in from all over the country, in fact, even all over the world, to Springfield. We bring, the finalists come every spring, and 10 of them come to town, and they compete for a chance to play with the orchestra as a soloist. And so these are up-and-comers. I mean, these are rising star musicians.
Can people watch this competition
when they
come?
can, yeah. Okay. We'll make sure we publish. We'd always publicize it. We'll make sure we publicize, because you can come and watch the finals. You can stay all day long and watch 10 amazing young musicians play their concertos.
Not only that has to say a lot for the quality of the Springfield Symphony to think that an international competition ends here.
That's right. It does. And,
That's amazing.
And the prize, the result is you get to play with the Springfield Symphony. And so every year it's one of my favorite concerts, because these young musicians just bring so much energy and drive and talent and enthusiasm to their performance.
And where is this musician from?
So, oh gosh.
Did you say?
I didn't say. I'm not going to answer.
Okay,
I think he's
it's
in.
all right.
I think he's in New York, but I'm not going to.
When and where is this all going to
happen,
happen, and how do people get tickets?
So it's at Hammond's Hall on Saturday night at 7:30, which is when it always always, when and where it always takes place. And you can get tickets at MissouriStateTix.com, and you can always get information at, there it is, our website, SpringfieldMoSymphony.org.
Put the Mo in.
Put the Mo
Yeah.
in, that's really
Otherwise,
important.
you might end up in, I don't know, Massachusetts or
During
somewhere.
Tchaikovsky.
That'll tell you everything that you need to know about it.
Hey, can we give a shout out to Kyle's mom? Who's
Yeah, we
watching
can say
from
hi to my mom.
California?
She always watches this
Love
online
you,
from
Mom.
California.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. Glad to have you with us, Mom, for
Thanks
sure.
for being with us.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. Up next, the new tag team of Worsham and Porter is coming up.
Or is it Porter and Worsham? We'll find out
Let them
next.
fight it out.
Yeah.